Hello, let's look at this question. This is a WASSCE type question, and we are supposed to find the matrix T of the transformation. Now, in this case, we have a point 2, 1 under a linear transformation. T gives us 4, 2 in the image. Then we also have another point minus 3, 1 under the T, which is the matrix, is minus 1, 7. We are supposed to find the transformation or the matrix. Now, what we have to know first here is to be able to identify how to simplify a matrix relation. We know that matrix times a point is equal to the image. So if you're able to get this relation correct, it means you are halfway through the solution. Now let T gives you the matrix point A, B, C, and D. Now we are going to use this relation or the equation to get the part. Now we have two parts. The first one, 2, 1 gives the image 4, 2, and then minus 3, 1 gives the image negative 1, 7. So let's write the equation for that. So the matrix multiplying, we have A, B, C, D times the first point, which is 2, 1, is equal to 4, 2. Now, so we can get an equation from that, multiplying 2a times 2 is going to give you 2a plus b times 1 is b is equal to 4. The first equation, and then c times 2 is 2c, then d times 1 is d. That gives you 2, equation 2. I believe that after watching this, you can do the second part. Let's look at the second part. We have the A, B, C, D gives you times minus 3, 1 gives you minus 7, minus 1, 7. You can pause this side and try your hands to multiply a 2 by 2 by the point. So we have A times minus 3 will give you minus A plus B times 1 is B is equal to the point minus 1, the image. Then C times this minus 3C, then D times 1 will give you D is equal to 7. So equation 3 and then equation 4. I believe that you got this correct. Now let's look at how best we can solve simultaneously. Now looking at 2a plus b, we have negative 3a plus b. It means those two can work out. So what do? Let's look at it. This b, we can eliminate by using simultaneous equation elimination method. So equation 1 minus equation 2. So if I pick this term for equation 1, that is 2a minus 3a will give you plus 3a. And then b will come plus b minus b is equal to 4 minus will give you plus 1. So simplifying, this will give you 5a, b minus b is 0. So we have 5. Then we divide both sides by 5. So our a is equal to 1. If our a is equal to 1, let's put a is equal to 1 in equation 1. So we have 2 times a is what? 1. So 1 plus b is equal to 4. So 2 plus b is equal to 4. So b is equal to 4 minus 2. So what's our b? B is equal to 2. So it means that this is a very good expression. Now let's look at the second part. Now we've done equation 1 and equation 2, so we can work with equation 2 and equation 3 and equation 2. So let's look at how best. So we did equation 1. Yes, equation 1 and equation 3. Yes, so now going to look at equation 2 and equation 4. Now equation 2 is C, equation 4 is C and DD. So we are going to simplify this. So let's look at it. Now looking at this, we can say that we have equation 2, 2C and plus D is equal to 2, and equation 4 minus 3C plus D is equal to 7. So how do? You can see equation 2 minus equation 4. So 2 minus 4. So let's look at it. So equation 2 is 2C minus minus. So plus 3C plus D minus D is equal to 2 minus 7. Right? So simplifying this, we can get 5C minus D will give you 0. So we have is equal to minus 5. That's 2 minus 7 gives you 5. So divide both sides by 5. So this cancel that. C, this cancel that is minus 1. Since C is equal to 1, let's put it in equation 2. So put in equation 2. That is, so equation 2, we have 2C. Whatever we see C, we put negative 1 there. So minus 1 plus D is equal to 2. So let's simplify. So we have minus D plus D is equal to 2. Then D is equal to 2 plus 2. Our D is equal to 4. That's good. Now let's write our matrix. So T is equal to, our A is 1. Our B is 2. Our C is negative 1. And our D is 4. Thank you.